Hi guys, PJ here, back with another Fallout 76 video. Today I'm going to be going over my take on what it takes to do a Junkies build, an effective one, so you can actually still carry things. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of builds out there, but unfortunately a lot of people take a lot away from strength and rely on stuff that takes a lot of leveling. Hopefully this build you can do, keep your strength, keep carrying things, and, well, still use power armor as well. You'll see what I mean a bit later on in the video. For now, let's get straight into the actual addictions and what they require. So if you're a new player, you may not understand Junkies builds. Let's have a look. So if we go into our player stat, I have tried this by becoming addicted to every single drug all at once to see the effects. Now then, some drugs are really bad and you want to stay away from them. You do not want Buffheart, Fury, Overdrive, Psycho and a few others because they affect strength. They will give you a negative on your strength and that is bad. Now the drugs that seem to be the best, and I say I have tried them all: Calmex, Daddio, Medex, Mentats, and I've got an alcohol addiction. None of those affect strength. They're all intelligence, charisma. I've got one there on agility, another one on agility. That's not too great, but that's sort of counteracted with some mutations that I've got. So they're the addictions to run, in my opinion. And the way you get addicted is by taking 4 or 5 of each one at a time. So if you want to get addicted to Calmex, you quickly, in succession, take 4 or 5 of them, and it will pop up on the screen saying you have a Calmex addiction. As soon as you've done that, it will appear here under effects and you're addicted. Now you don't have to keep taking that, it won't run out. Okay, so once you've taken your 4 or 5, you're done. You can forget about it. A lot of people, especially new players, ask me, do I have to keep taking the drugs? You know, do I need to keep buying Calmex or finding Calmex anywhere? No, not at all. Once you've taken it and you've got your addiction, you're done. You can forget about it. So this is a good build to do because you're always going to be at full health or near full health. You're not going to be like a blooded where you die every 2 minutes with no health at all. These ones, you keep your full health and you run these addictions. The only thing is getting good addictions so that the negatives aren't too bad, which is why I'm showing you this list here. So, next up, we are looking at perk cards, and these are really important on a Junkies build. Now, like I say, I've done this build so that you are still strong enough to carry loads of stuff and you can use power armor. Now you may be thinking, what do you mean? Of course you can use power armor in Junkies build. A lot of the Junkies builds, a lot of the guide videos will only be having 3 or 4 points in strength, okay? And that's because they're not using travelling pharmacy to reduce the weight of chems. Chems are really, really heavy. A lot of the builds rely on you getting the chems backpack mod from the raider settlement. But to get that, you've got to hit ally. So yeah, you've got to level all the way up, do that reputation grind to get to ally to get that. And there's another negative, which I found out. I've tested this. Once you put that backpack on and you remove your travelling pharmacy perk card to get your perk points back, as soon as you get in power armor, it stops working, the backpack. So in other words, you're overweight. You know, a lot of your power armors won't carry the weight, so you're going to lose the reduced weight reduction of the backpack the minute you get in power armor. So in my opinion, you need to keep travelling pharmacy on, really. I'm running the grocer's backpack now, which is the one from the foundation when you've leveled them up to ally, and that reduces the weight of food, etc. Same thing though, getting a power armor, your food weighs full weight, but chems are way heavier. So guys, keep travelling pharmacy on if you can. Okay, now I've told you why I'm keeping a lot in strength. What am I running in strength? Well, strong back, plus 40 carry weight, sturdy frame, so your armour weighs less, and bandolier, so your ammo weighs less. The main ones though for weapon damage, because I'm running an automatic weapon, I'm on Master Commando, Commando, Expert Commando. As you notice, they all do plus 20% damage each when maxed to the base weapon's power output. Then I've got Concentrated Fire on 3 stars. That's target limbs, focus fire to gain high accuracy and damage per shot. Really good for crippling enemies that can run at you, etc. So this is a must if you're running it. It's good for actually any build, but it works very well on an automatic weapon or a single rifle. If you're running a single rifle and you're running this type of build, then you're looking at the Rifleman perk cards here instead of the automatic commando perk cards. So single shot, weapons, Rifleman, you know, lever action, that type of thing. But automatic, handmade like I'm running, commando. Okay, I've got 2 points in endurance, I've got 1 point in endurance and a team share the other point. So I've got ironclad, team shared, which is gain 10 damage and any resistance while not wearing any power armor, quite a handy one. And fireproof. Now the reason I run a fireproof is because the Scorch Beasts, their sonic attack is like a fire attack. If you've got a point in this, you can pretty much stand there and take quite a beating off them, even not in power armor, and you'll be okay. It's only really their acid attack you've got to worry about. So it's always handy to have a point in this. Next up, I keep 3 for hard bargaining, but that's got nothing to do with the actual build. Okay, next one. I have 5 points in Demolition Expert, and that is because the rifle I'm running has explosive rounds. It's a God Roll rifle, I'll show you shortly. If you do not have an explosive rounds, Junkies rifle, automatic or whatever you're using, do not use this perk card. If you do have an explosive one, it's a must. You've got to. Other than that, I've got another one there for weapon weight, energy ammo weight, and that's because I carry a lot of power cores around with me. So this one's a must for me, otherwise they would literally weigh me down. Agility. Again, we're back to weapon really. So you're going to be doing a lot of VATs and a lot of criticals with your weapon to max out the ability it's already got. Action points regenerate 45% faster when it's on 3-star. That's a hell of a hit. So if you can keep doing your criticals really quickly, you get a lot more bang for your buck out of your weapon. So very important perk card, that one. Next up, yeah, I've got another one there to reduce weight. Like I say, I carry a lot of stuff around with me. Don't think I need that one while out of power armor, but in power armor, yeah, I'm going to need it. So, adrenaline. Adrenaline is currently broken. It's July 2020 and it's been broken for a few weeks now. It doesn't work at all. Okay, now this will give you a massive buff on your weapon damage. Gain 10%, maximum of 60% damage for 30 seconds per kill. Duration refreshes with kills. If you're a VAT shoot, killing things, this will run forever. Really good, really high output from your weapon. Currently broken though, so at the moment you could substitute with something that you're comfortable with. Moving on. Luck. Got a lot of points in luck, and there's a good reason for it. Bloodied Mess works with absolutely any weapon. Yes, your bad guys explode into a bloody mess, but that's not why we're running it. We're running it because it gives you 15% bonus damage on anything. So it's a must. Whatever you're running, you need Bloody Mess. Next up, better criticals. This works in tandem with Action Boy in a way. VATS criticals now do 40% more damage over and above what the critical would normally do. So, you know, that's free damage. You might as well have that one, guys. That's a brilliant one to run. Do not skimp on that one. My other ones are just to do with my mutations to keep them. And that's all my perk cards. So, the weapon I currently run is this. Yes, this is a God Roll weapon, I know. But this build will work on any weapon. Bullets explode for area damage. Damage increases when suffering from addictions, +1 agility. And as you can see, I've kitted it out with powerful automatic receiver and a few other bits, such as stinging magazine for the armour penetration. You can run any weapon, Junkies weapon, and get a big buff. So this one's running 182 damage at the moment per bullet. When they fix that perk card, I would expect this to be running sort of 270, 280 damage per bullet, but that perk card, the adrenaline one, is currently broken. To give you an idea on a minigun, this minigun now runs 52 damage. A standard person not running any Junkies stuff would be expecting maybe 22 damage per bullet out of this weapon. If you're running heavy gunner on something like that, then it's going to be even higher. I'm not running heavy gunner, so we're running 52. You get the idea. It's a really good build, it's really powerful, and you can down most things in sort of 3-4 bullets, to be honest with you. It's pretty damn good. So that's my take on it, guys. That is my take on Junkies, what you should use, and how to be able to still carry things practically in the game and still use power armor practically as well. I mean, let's face it, we have all these nice power armors. I'm sure you still want to use them, and if you use the chems backpack, you're not going to be running your travelling pharmacy, you're probably going to be overweight, etc. So just bear that one in mind, guys. Hopefully this video has been informative. Please think about subscribing. I do a lot of Fallout 76 videos. Myself and Jax here, we've got 2,000 hours plus in-game across pretty much all the platforms. So, you know, we're always up to something, either streaming or doing builds or just generally trying things out. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.